Here's a specific example about how I'm using ChatGPT, which is an artificial intelligence tool. This is an example from my personal life. So I'm a Christian and I read my Bible every day, and one of the things that I was playing around with ChatGPT is using it to summarize a Bible chapter. So one thing that I've learned from different people who have taught me about tools like ChatGPT, it's that you have to fine tune it and you have to bring your own facts, your own information to the tool, and you have to prompt it, you have to tell it how you want it to behave, what role you want it to take, and how you want the output to come out of it at the end. So here I started my prompt, I think this is a few weeks ago already. Act like an expert in the Bible and an expert in language who is very good at simplifying and explaining complex things. Summarize the following text in no more than 6 bullet points so that a 12-year-old can easily understand it. This is the text. So, and then I copied and pasted Psalm 55 into there because I'm reading in Psalms right now. And then it said, sure, here's a simplified summary, gave me 6 points. And then I wanted to see if it would remember and just do it like I asked last time, and then I just made it a little more vague. Here's Psalm 56, and then it gave me 7 points, and then I told it do this again using only the top 5 points. Okay, here's the top 5 points, and then what I noticed was it just cut off the bottom 2. So then I said what I meant was the 5 most important points, not just the first 5 points. So I said, do it again, please. So I apologized, and then it gave me the 5 most important ones. So that was kind of interesting. And then I did Psalm 57, and then it gave me the summary. And then I was thinking, well, I would like it to summarize even more concise than it was before. So then I asked for the top 3 points. And then the next day I tried being even more vague without copying and pasting the text. So Psalm 58 from the ESV version. Then it said, sorry, you'll have to provide the text. Then I asked, can you reference it using a URL? And then it said, well, I can only do things up till September 2021. So so that's what it said here. I don't have the exact date here, but anyway, I copied and pasted the text in there, and then it gave me the summary as usual. And then the next day I didn't even try. I just copied and pasted the next psalm, and it gave me that. And then I was trying to see if it remembered or referred back to earlier ones. And then I asked what Psalm 55 was about again. And then it gave me a summary there. And then I said, do you remember that my preference is the 3 most important points? Please do that again. And then it did that. And then, okay, where was it? I intentionally tried to stump it, here. So Psalm 62 is here, and then I skipped one intentionally and I did Psalm 64. So I wanted to see what it would do, if it would catch that. And then I said, I forgot Psalm 63, can you summarize that as well? So my goal is to get a summary of Bible chapters in chronological order. Can you tell me the next time if I forget a chapter? And I said, absolutely. And then I tried it again. And then I said, I'm trying to do it in chronological order. Do you realize that I forgot Psalm 64? And then it said, seems there was some confusion. And then I said, oh, you're correct. I did ask you for a summary of Psalm 64 already. And then I tried skipping ahead again. And then I said, do you realize that I forgot to ask you for a summary of Psalm 66? And this is what I found interesting. So here, it actually pulled the text itself. This time I didn't copy and paste it. It just pulled the text on its own. And then I said, "Thank you for providing the text of Psalm 66. Can you tell me where you got that text?" And then it was kind of backpedaling, and then so it just said, I have my, how does it call it again? I have my data set used for training. So then I tried using that same thing the next time, using your data set. Somewhere I said, using the data set that you have, can you do that? And then it said, no, I can't. You need to, yeah, right here. So summarize Psalm 70. So it has a little bit of info about it, but this is all public information, and if it's kind of crawled the internet up till September 2021, it has this kind of information. So just another thing that I saw that it was starting to do on its own was adding some of these different verses. So then I said, I like it when you do that. Can you keep doing that from now on? So yeah, here's where I said using your data set. So it said, it gave me some basic info, but it didn't really want to pull the whole text or whatever. And that could be because the ESV version is copyrighted. So I do use my paper Bible, and I do my Bible study that way. But I just thought this was a neat way to just get a summary and then just see what does it think are the most important points. So that's kind of what I've been using it for here in my personal life. So yeah, I've been testing it and going back and forth on different things, and yeah, it's working very well. So this is as far as I am now. So I think the next one would be Psalm, let's see here, Psalm 72 is the last one that I did. So now if I go to my other page here and do Psalm 73, so yeah, usually I do this on my phone, but then it would work exactly the same way here on my computer. So now I would copy and paste that text. Summarize Psalm 73 based on my preference. So it should give me the top 3 most important points, and it should also have verse references. So let's see here. So it says Psalm 73, the most important point is about envy and confusion. It has some verse references from 2 to 14. Second point is about understanding through faith, verses 16 to 20. And then the last point is dependence on God, verses 21 to 28. So that's exactly what I want. And so I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm giving it some feedback that this is a good response. So I have my Bible chapter summary chat. I have that one fine-tuned and trained how I want it. So each individual chat, so I have these other ones blurred out here, but each individual chat, they need to be fine-tuned. You need to bring your facts, the role that you want it to play, how you want the output, all of those things. And then if you bring your information to it, then it'll be able to process that exactly how you want it and do a good job of it. So instead of just treating it like a Google search engine, like a lot of people are treating ChatGPT, that's not really the right approach, and it's not necessarily something just to go and pull facts from there, because there's disclaimers, yeah, right down here, may produce inaccurate information about people, places, or facts. So it's not a place to get facts, it's a place to process text or process whatever you want and get ideas